Right, I think we're live. Yeah, we're live. Just setting a few things up. It's still initializing and auto focusing. If you haven't joined the channel before, in the center here we've got the Stellina on a nighttime camera pointing up directly at the stars as we speak, and it's asking us now, which I can show you on here. It's asking us what we want to look at. So I'm just going to have a route through M13 Hercules Cluster. Let's do a nice easy one first. We've got Stellerium on the left hand side here. So we're going to look at the Hercules Cluster. So this is what I use to see what the score is on the doors. Get our search bar up, whatever it is. No, I'll tell you what, let's point out some stuff here. Hang on a minute. There we go. I want to do the DSO and markings and stuff, labels, and so we can see what we're looking at. Okay. Let's get rid of this a minute. It's having a bit of a wobbly session, so there you go. Now it's showing us up. I've just told it to nail a few bits up here, information on the... This is the animated thing, Stellerium on the left hand side. All the astronomers in the world I think know about this, so here we go. Right. So what we want to do now is do that little search again for the Hercules Cluster. Hercules Cluster, there we go, and it'll show you on the left hand side where we're going to look at. So there it is up the top there apparently. So let's have a look. Just back out a touch because I don't think it's done it properly then. It says Hercules Cluster down here, so one second while I just sort this other little camera out up here. Got a couple of cameras running. Excuse me for a minute. Right, on the left hand side here it's got, as you can see, this is Stellerium here. That's Stellina, the actual telescope, and this is Stellina, its software. We'll just get into that in a minute. Let me just sort this Stellerium out a second. Where's it going? I'm asking it to do a search. Come on. Search. Oh, it's up here, Hercules Cluster. So apparently this is the Hercules Cluster in here. Well, it's not working right and I don't know why. Let's just shut Stellarium down a minute. Let's get it back up again, one second. Just having a couple of technical issues and I don't know why. Just starting it up again now. There we go. Let's tuck over all the screen. I'm just going to shrink it down a bit so we can use our other programs as well. There we go. Bring it back into the shot here. Right. Let's see if it works now, eh? Right, let's have a look on the left. Hercules Cluster. Put it up into the screen so we can all see. There's the Hercules Cluster there, right. According to that, that's what we're going to look at. Hercules Cluster, a Bell 2151. So let's have a look on this one, M13. I'll have to do it on the phone because I'm not in control on the screen. There we go. Connection lost, I don't think so. There we go. Start observation, and you should see the telescope moving round now into the north. And it's pointing is it coming around? It's coming around now. It's coming around to the southwest here now. Let's have a look where it is on the map here. Yeah, southwest area, that's right above our heads. It's actually at let's see the height of it as well. Hang on. It's actually it's actually 65 degrees above the horizon, so that's quite good. Let's get back to the visual on it. I'll get the visual on here for you so you can see it doing its business. Tracking activation, that means it's locked onto something, and we should start seeing some stuff in a minute. Let's just get this out the way a little bit so we can, and I'll move my camera so we can still see it. There we go. This is the light tunnel. I call it the time tunnel. When it starts doing it, it's just gathering some photons in the tube there, so it'll start kicking some pictures off in a minute, which is good. Good. Yeah, as you can see, this is OBS I'm running through here, so all's well and good. Straight live onto YouTube. As I said before, I'm going to bang it onto Facebook as well later. So this is what it should be looking at here in a minute. This kind of constellation-y type stuff. There's all kinds in here. There's whirlpool galaxies and all kinds of stuff. So there we go. There's the first shot of it there. And that's fantastic, because it's only, let's say, it's only had 2 shots on it. Just move it over a bit so you can see. This is the, sorry, this is the actual telescope, and now you're looking at the software off this telescope onto this screen here. So that's nice, that is. And it's not even proper dark outside yet, so good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, the OBS is let's have a look, just see if I can lift that up page up a bit. Here we go. That's okay there now. Exactly what you're seeing here is the Hercules Cluster getting built up. We're on 1 minute and 20 of seconds, that is. It does 10 seconds a shot, and obviously then keeps putting the 10 seconds, and each 10 seconds is a shot. We've had 9 shots so far. So far, 9 shots at the job. As I say, this is just an animated program on the left called Stellerium, if you don't know. And whatever's on here, basically you'll see on the main software. That's a nice star that's come up in the cluster there on the left. If you can see it, I don't know what star it is, obviously, but and as you can see, the actual telescope here is pointing to the southwest. Over to its left is more towards the south, and then you're going east further towards this way, and north is over to the right of the telescope over that way. So, and the house is just there on the right hand side, so it's got to point high to get to the north, which 61 degrees, which it's at now, so that's plenty high enough to get over my house. And it's clear, so I thought I'd jump on for a bit. Right, we're at 13 shots of 10 seconds apiece at the Hercules Cluster so far, so yeah, good. Very nice. Right, I'll try and explain a few things the way I'm doing it. I'm not saying it's right, but this software is on the left hand side here is Stellerium, which is basically free issue, and it's an animated program, so you can put your choice of what you want to do, what you want to look at. And it's to the left here, as you can see. So can you see the spot, this archway over here? That's our Milky Way galaxy, that is. Goes right round to the north and drops down on the back there on the left hand side. Well, that's quite good. That there's all kinds of stuff going on in there. We'll have to have a look at sometime as well. And there's a couple of satellites and stuff moving. You can see them on the screen. Maybe NORAD or something like that. Yeah, look. Oh no, it's not. Oh yeah, it is a NORAD sat. Yeah. NORAD 5398. But there's thousands. Another one above it. Look. Another one above it. And that's NORAD as well. 47860. And they're just basically spy satellites, I think, NORAD, isn't it, for the military? So anyway, that's besides that. Not let's get into that one. And yeah, and the pitch is coming up lovely. You can see it, the cluster here. I think that M92 as well. This is what's the M on this one? M13. Yeah, this is M13, and M92 as well is very similar to this Hercules cluster. And I was on that last night. And suddenly all the sky cleared and I shot out with the bloody Stellina. Quick, rammed it in, bang. That's how quick it is. I mean, this is so, it makes you so bloody lazy, I'm telling you. But yeah, you just point at it, does it all itself, turn it on, pick up the Wi-Fi on your phone, or I've got it running through RJ45 as well as with the Wi-Fi. I mean, if you need to know how to set it up, just drop us a line and I'll. There's a few videos I put out there on information the way I do it. As I said, I'm not saying it's the right way to do it, but I can transmit and stream onto YouTube and Facebook and everything. But there's another thing coming off as well in a few days. I've got a Oculus Quest coming. You know, the headsets and all the VR stuff. I'm going to try and make it a bit more interesting for everyone by having all... See, I've got 4 screens in front of me here. I've got one on the right, one on the left, one on the top, and I've got little pads here and about doing for other stuff. But I'm going to try and bang it on the Oculus and see what it looks like, so everyone can see the big screens rather than these little, because it's all jammed into OBS on a little. You've got to try and fit everything in that screen to transmit it wherever. As I say, this is going on to YouTube tonight, but I will send a link over to the Facebook as well. I've got a couple of pages over there on Facebook. Night Sky and Night Sky. One's all uppercase, one's lowercase. Anyway, besides the point. Yeah, so what we had now, we've had 25 shots at the Hercules cluster, and look how bright that is. That's amazing, that is. I can either save it on screen or I can save it on the phone. What I'll do, I'm just going to save it on the phone here. I'm going to try and look at something else, eh? Yeah. Okay. I've done it many a times, this Hercules cluster. I've got loads of photographs of it. Right, what I'll do, I'll just stop this one now. We'll try and find something a bit more interesting to look at. Because you can let it run, I think it's 15 minutes, the Hercules cluster. So let's have a look. Yeah. The viewing time they recommend is 15 minutes. So we've got enough of that anyway, so let's try something else. Right, I think, I'm not sure, but I think one of the, I think Jupiter's open. I think Jupiter's there in our face. It says, no, the moon's not in shot, but Saturn and Jupiter. Let's just try Jupiter and watch the telescope spin around now. Look, it'll come over towards me on the south, and it's quite low. See the telescope going down now. So, but I'll put it on a box. I'll show it you. I have this old tool chest I made. Let me just show it you. And I stood it on there. Big old chest I made. Out of scaffold boards and put it on wheels down here. And that gives me height to get over my fence, so I can see. the horizon. Well, it's a good picture to me scope. It's a decent camera to get me some a decent look at it for people to see it moving and spinning around and doing, you know. So yeah, that's good. Right, it's checking position on this Jupiter. So, and the sky's clear, so it should pick it up. It's shining in the sky. I can see it shining. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm gonna flick the camera around. I'm going to flick the camera around now, watch this, and I'll show you what it's looking at. I'll show you what it's looking at. There's me bird cages and me bird feeders. No comments on them, please. Let's get it up in the sky. Right, I'll get it up in the sky and watch it. You'll see it in a minute. It's dead bright over here. Unless it's gone. Let's just back it off a bit, so we should be able to see it if the sky's there. There it is. Look at that. Look at that there. Look how bright that is. See it there on the bottom camera. That's actually Jupiter. Now I'm not sure. Oh, that observation's failed. I don't know why. I don't know why it's failed. It shouldn't have done. I can see it. Look, it's huge. I don't know why it's not picking that up. What huge that thing is. You can see it over the fence alright. And I'm not sure what that next star is to it to the right there. Let's just have a look for Jupiter on here. Jupiter. There you go. That's low. How low can you go? And I think that other star is that one there, which is... I don't know. Just a star. I thought it would be Saturn or something. D-Neb. Oh, it might be Saturn. There she is. Yeah, if we don't pick up Jupiter, I'll just flick it round to Saturn. I think Saturn's a touch. Yeah, it's a touch higher, isn't it, Saturn at the minute? But it should pick up Jupiter fine, even though it's low. I can't wait for the winter skies when it claims dead eye, you know, climbs high in the sky then. I don't think it's going to pick that. There must be something in its way. Let's move the camera around to Saturn a bit then there. There's Saturn. That's bright enough, isn't it? So what I'll do, I'll stop this for a minute. Stop that a minute, hang on. Oh, it's activating. It's tracking it now. If it's tracking it, means it's going to pick it up. It's locked onto it. So, any second you should see a really shitty picture of Jupiter, because it is quite messed up on this. I refocus it all the time when you get a temperature warning. Here we go, see what it brings up. I've got it on the little camera. There she is. Oh, you can see its stripes alright, can't you? And that's auto-focused as well, that is. So that'll be atmospheric shit, that's why it's not very clear. I mean, it's only an 80mm lens on it, and it's meant for deep space, and it does have a bit of trouble with the planets, but the moon's perfect when that comes up. The moon's good on it and everything, so... yeah, Jupiter. I've got plenty of pictures of that. I don't need to do any snapshots, which you can stop it. The thing with the planets on this though, on this software, it's not like taking snaps of it, it's actually video footage, I think, live video footage. See, with the nebulas and star clusters and all the rest of it, takes plate solving images, and it stacks all the images it gets, one every 10 seconds, and throws the junk out, which is quite good. So you get clouds passing or satellites moving overhead and stuff like that, and it leaves a star trail. It dumps them automatically and just stacks all the good stuff. So the longer you leave it, the more data it drags in of good stuff, and then builds it up from there. Right, let's just stop that there, and we'll flick it round to the light a minute. To the right, sorry. And we'll see if we can pick up a real shit picture of Jupiter, Saturn. Right, I'll get it back on its camera. So we can see the camera moving, but it hasn't moved. It won't have moved much. Let's just drop it down here. There she is. Just take it in a bit. And now it's got a dicky switch on this. Alright, let's take it round here. Right, back on the camera, and it's tracking automatically now. It's tracking on Saturn, so it's got that in its little in its eyeball ready. So let's just wait for it. This is going to be shitty as well because it's dead low on the horizon with all the pollution is and shite, and yeah. But as I say, if it's the moon big and bright, I mean that's awesome. The quality's unreal. You don't get no moon wobble like you do. I've got a bigger scope out there, a proper job. Let's see what this is doing here, eh? Right, it's on my little phone already, so it should pop up any second here. There she is. That's not too bad. At least you can see the rings on it. There's Saturn for you. As I say, I've just auto-focused it, then reset it again before we come online to make sure. As the temperature changes, the lens obviously will change it in and out, in and out. But yeah, that's quite good though. That's quite good. That's the best we've had in a couple of nights. And the higher it goes up in the sky over the next few months, will get better and clearer. But you reckon you should always look up where there's hardly any pollution in the atmosphere and that, so the higher you can get it, the better. But that's not too bad. That's not too bad, that. That's not too bad. It's been crap the last few nights. Yeah, so if you want to look at anything in the south facing or anything we can see, if it's north it's got to be high in the sky, but anything from far east right round to far west I can pick up okay, no problem. So drop us a little message in the chat and we can look at something you want to look at. Right. We don't need any pictures of that one, as I say, because I've got plenty of the Saturn. I know it sounds very like laxy-daisy about it, and it's brilliant just to look at it, which it is. And all the star clusters, like 10 years ago, we were struggling to get images and stuff and fighting like mad through really bad cameras and, you know, bad telescopes. And well, look how easy this is now. Just slammed it on my box, told it to do its job, and it done it. A couple of seconds to set up, find stars. As long as you got a clear nice outside, it sets up dead easy. I've heard people saying about I can't see nothing through Stellina and blah blah blah, but I think basically it's just through not seeing the stars properly, and if you've got no stars in the sky it's totally pointless. Right, let's have a look at something else here that we can have a little look at. Maybe a nebula or something. Clusters, galaxies. Let's have a look at a few galaxies, see what we can pick up. So what about the knife edge galaxy or pinwheel? Try the pinwheel. That's how high that is. See, that's only 49 degrees above. Well, let's just try it. The telescope should start moving there now. And I think it is right round towards the west, this one. Yeah, it's going west, look. Well, if it stays at that height, the house should be missed. It's coming out to the north a bit now. Yeah, it should miss the house. At that height there, it's going to miss the house. So if it's, as long as it's clear in the sky over there, we should yeah, we should get something off that now. Yeah, what was it again? Was it the pinwheel, wasn't it? The pinwheel. Yeah, I'll tell you in a minute. It comes up with all the information on the screen as normal. The pinwheel. Let's have a look at the pinwheel on our little pinwheel. Pinwheel Galaxy, yeah, there we go. Let's have a look at that one. Well, if we can get anything like that, I'd be really chuffed. I don't think we will. Tracking. It's tracking it. No, it's gone back to pointing. Checking. Yeah. Yeah. That's going good. Come on, just got to get on the tracking bit now. Otherwise it'll bum out. Checking position. Yeah. It mightn't be dark enough for this yet. Mightn't be dark enough. We need some good winter skies, don't we? Yeah, tracking now, look. If that stays on there, we should get some kind of star system on and tracking away. Come on, baby. Light my fire. You'll get the ring up in a minute, the time tunnel. Love that one, the time tunnel. Looks like a time tunnel. Got me dogs in the background here jumping all over the furniture. Right, here's the time tunnel. I'm going to have to take the watermark off this camera here. It's in an XSplit WEBCAM. It's basically green screening to put your image on the screen there, like so. That was quick. Look at that ring, how it's filled up quick. That means it's picking some light bits up. You should bounce to some pictures anytime now. Right, in the dog dead center there is a tiny bit of cloud formation which I'm hoping a pinwheel's got to bounce out of that. It's had 3 shots at it already, so it's picking up light, and you can in a very middle see a little swirly type thing on my big screen here. I don't know whether you're seeing it or not, but it's nothing like that on the one yet. We're going to have to, I mean, let's have a look how long you've got to be on it for. I think this is a 30-minute one, this one. Pinwheel Galaxies. Oh, this is 60 minutes, this one. What's the new stuff here? Globular clusters. Oh, that sounds good, doesn't it? Yeah, galaxies. Pinwheel. Yeah, it's saying 60 minutes. What is it? No, 30 minutes for the pinwheel. So obviously it's tiny. But I can actually see something starting to form, which is good. Good. We'll see how it goes. Get it back on my phone here. Right. On the phone I can't see nothing because I've got a blinding light in my face. Bloody camera. But if you can see, if you're just looking now, you can just see a swirling system trying to get up here. And there's the centre of it there on the mouse. Can you see the mouse moving here? Look. There you go. There, it's starting to build up gases here. I can see it, and we've had 9 shots so far. And I can see nebula forming round it, which is quite good. So I want to stick on this one. I know it's 30 minutes, but as I say, in each shot is 10-second exposures, so and we're on 10 shots already, which is 1:40 according to this. As I say, but it gets rid of the crap, it stacks it all for you, it's all automatic. All you do is sit there with a brew or whatever you want. So easy. I was very skeptic at the beginning because you haven't got an eyepiece on it, so you can't actually see what that's seeing, which threw me a bit. And I just thought, being a conspiracy theorist anyway, I thought, no, it's all in its own brain, and we're looking at images of pictures off the net, off proper telescopes and all that. But I tried covering it up a few times and it doesn't see anything, and it tells you, so it must be. And it actually, I've got a little tiny a stick in it, a USB storage stick, a 128 gig or whatever it is, and it actually drops all the TIFF files down for you, so you can alter them in Paint Shop or in Lightroom and all that stuff. So there's something going on, and I think it is legit, even though it's only an 80mm aperture on it. 400mm on an f5, I think this is, so it is meant for deep field stuff, but I'm a bit like that. Can you see this? Can you see the pinwheel just starting to form now after 16 shots? Now it's coming up with a temperature. I can't show you because it's not on the camera. It's coming up with a temperature warning. It's altered, changed by 3.1 degrees since Stellina was initialized. So it's saying you've got to redo the autofocus, but it's just letting you know you should restart the autofocus in order to ensure the best image quality. I know that, and it does work because I tried it the other night, but I'm not going to stop it here because I want to see how good this Pinwheel Galaxy, this one here that's forming. I can see if you, I don't know whether you can, just if anyone's out there listening or watching, can you tell me what you can see so far? As I say, it's 19 shots. Can you see anything forming like I can? The spirals and stuff in here? Just drop us a quick text, will you? Let me know if you can see it. Doesn't matter who you are or where you're from, as long as you understand what we're on about. Yeah, we're on 21 shots so far. So, good. Good. And as I say, this Stellerium over here on the left hand side is like, it's animated, but it's very factual, because if I was to play I don't know, something like Jupiter or Saturn or stuff, it actually, the orientation of Saturn or Jupiter, it'd be spot on to what this thing's seeing, which is clever. Then you know it must be looking at the same thing. So yeah, can't just about make out the spiral arms. Thank you, Ian, thanks for that. Yeah, hello, yep, I see it. Yeah, as I say, the longer I leave it now, obviously it's going to build up the light coming in, so that's good. Thanks for that, chaps. Yeah, I can actually see it. I can actually see the spiral arms coming out, and there's a top one there and one over the back there. If this temperature 3.2 degrees now, it's just gone down a little bit more. It's changing, so we'll see. I am going to stick with this one though for, what did I say, 30 minutes? Yeah, 30 minutes. So it's on 26 shots so far, and it'd be a shame not to have the scope and test it a little bit longer rather than just take happy quick snaps, you know. Which you can do with some of the stuff like that Hercules Cluster and all them, because they're so bang in your face straight away. You don't have to wait for the light to come in because they're so bright anyway. But this one's being a bit dull, but if you see it over here on Stellarium, it's fantastic. And it's moving dead quick as well. If you can see it now, I've unlocked it, and it's going like mad. I'll just double click and lock it off in position again so we don't lose it. It's about that size on our screen, see. And now we're up to 29 shots, and look, it's got a lot more lighter in the middle now, and all the spiral arms coming off it. Yeah, that's good. Good. As I say, Ian or Pascal, if you need to look at anything, just crack your Stellarium open and see if we can look at something. I don't mind turning the scope for you, lads. I don't mind doing that at all. Gives me a bit of interest as well. And if you haven't subscribed, mate, if you can bang and subscribe on there, mate, it helps the channel out a little bit as well. Just see as you follow, you can follow it then, or whatever you want to watch it, or if there's any interest in it for you, you know, let me know when I'm on next. But I'll be on most nights as soon as the weather just sorts itself out. Last night was only an hour, I think, because it just opened up in the sky like a bloody pattern of the waves, you know, and I just threw it out there dead quick. I looked at the moon, and the moon was, whoa. I thought, that's clear. I got out there dead quick, and I got an hour off it, you know, so that's quite good. And then it all closed over again about midnight. I thought, oh, that was a pain in the arse. I was pissed off about that then. Yeah, it's coming out really strong now. We've had 32 shots and 5, you can see there anyway, on the top, 5 minutes 20. Yeah, 32 shots so far. Good. Yeah, so I'll let this burn on. There's some nice bright stars alongside it. One to the left, there must be one of these on Stellerium here. It's a beauty there, a big blue thing. Pascal, oh yes, I see it. Yeah, Stellerium have the same orientation as the Stellina. Yes, it does, mate. Yeah, yeah, you can see it on your left-hand side here. I'll just blow it up again, and you can see the spiral arm coming up here, which is that one there. So it has the same, yeah. And there's one that's big thick one coming over the top there, which you can see in there. Well, I can see it in there anyway. Yeah, so that's how you know it's actually a good point. It's actually, you know that it's looking at the right item and it's not pulling stuff off its memory. Because if it was on its memory, it'd be locked and the orientation would be wrong. So it must be looking at that. So there you go. Yeah, good point. Yeah. Subscribed weeks ago. Stellina used it too. Located in southwest France. Oh, that's nice. How come you're not out there now, mate? Is it crap weather or something, is it? Pascal, is it bad weather out your way? Yeah, so it's bang on the orientation. Yeah, that's bang on, that is. Yeah. The pinwheel. I say if you look from here, I mean, you can't even hardly see it, so it's fantastic that it's picking up light. I don't know how many, well, just hang on a minute. I'll tell you how many light years away it is in a minute. Oh, there we go, it's over that side. Let's have a look here. Pinwheel Galaxy. Galaxy distance from Earth. Let's have a look at what it says. Oh, 6,000. Oh no, can't be. Wow, 6 million parsecs. So that's crap, isn't it? That's Star Wars talk, that is. Which, oh, what's the distance in real money? In light years. Pinwheel Galaxy is located 25 million light years. Bloody hell. Now that's some going. 25 million. Hey, yes, Pascal said it's cloudy in France. Aye, poor, and it's horrible. I've waited for weeks and weeks like everyone. And it's been racking me head, and the cost of it's phenomenal. And I got this from Germany, not France. I should have went straight to the people in France. Vionis, yeah. But I never. I went my way, blah, blah, blah. And you got it sitting there thinking, all that money and I can't even use it. And I've got a big scope outside in me. I've got like an observatory outside as well. And I was wound. It just wound me up so bad. But yeah, this thing now here, it's really starting to come in now. What are we on? 6 minutes and 40's worth of data. It's actually not the time. It's what it's actually dragging in. It's most probably about 10 or 15 minutes viewing. But it's throwing the crap out and keeping the good data, which is great, as you'll know, Pascal. It's that's what it does. I don't own a Stellina, but could be tempted by the smaller Aspera when it comes out. Yeah, and is that the one-sided one or the black tube? I can't remember. I think one's like this, but it's got a single arm and a bit more rounded. And there's a black tube one that everyone's raving about at the minute. I'm not sure if that's a refracted or a reflected, though. I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into it. As soon as I seen this one, Suitcase does it all for you, I thought, oh, that's lazy, but I'm going to have a go at that. A one-sided one, yeah. Cheers, eh? Yeah, I'm Ian, by the way. There's Ian's everywhere around here tonight. Yeah, poor Pascal's sitting in the clouds, is he? That's no good. Yeah, so yeah, it's starting to build up nice. It's getting bright now. Can you see anyone see it any better now? You can see all the spirals off it. It's coming there. 25 million light years away. I mean, that's a bit fantastic, really, isn't it? 25 million. Yeah, and the scope, I can notice the scope where the pattern's on me fence here, the back fence. It is moving tiny little bits, which obviously because the galaxies are moving, or we are, one of the two. I know the galaxies are spreading out like, but we are moving, so it's fantastic. And the stars are not really elongated or nothing, and sometimes you turn triangular as well due to, I think it's lens pinch or something they call it, isn't it? The stars go funny shape, don't they? But it seems quite, I can move my little pointer out the way. Yeah, it seems quite stable, which is quite good. The quality is good enough for me. I mean, you know, sitting here looking at something 25 million light years, you know, and it's took 25 million light years to get here. So our planet wasn't even formed really properly then. 25 million, it's some going really when you think about it. Oh, blows me mind, that does. Right, let's just, where's my Stellerium gone? Still here. Yeah, I use that all the time anyway, in conjunction. Excuse me, I will start yawning when I put this on, I don't know why. I use this in conjunction with my other telescope and the other electronics and cameras anyway, so I've got me, I used to use it in, I've got a big mad shed outside, and I've got a little work area for all my laptops and stuff, and the big telescope I've got it's only a 10-inch, well, not even that, it's a 9.25 K-screen thing with all the nice cameras on it and all the stuff, you know. And I had trouble because of signal, because you used to have to control it. I controlled the telescope off me through the software that came with it, off my laptop, and it kept dropping out, and what I done in the end, I got some high-speed USB cables and fed all them through, and that cured it. That was great, but this is so simple. Right, it's all coming a bit brighter now here. It's stacking these images nice. We're up to, hang on, my phone's gone off. What do you think? Yeah, it's up to 39 shots now. Oh no, sorry, 52 shots. It's just updated itself. My phone went off on sleep mode. 53 shots, and it's had 8 minutes and 50. 9 minutes there now, because it's up to 54 shots. Our data come in, yeah. I think when I turn, if I leave it to do its full term, I'll save it and mess around with the TIFF files and load them onto Facebook later, or tomorrow or whenever, you know. But if I alternate, and what I'm going to do, you know, because I can't hardly see it on my phone because I've got a big mad light in my face, just for prosperity reasons. Hang on a minute. Come on Ian, you silly person. You can save it to photos. What I'm going to do here, watch this. I'm going to bring up, there you go. That's about what it in the software. Well, that's alright, you can see a bit in there. Bit noisy, but you can actually see the actual, you know. You can see the world there, the galaxy. Mess about with as much as you want, but as I say, it's better than Lightroom or something like that. I'll cancel that for a minute, I don't need that just yet. Yeah. The pinwheel. Good. I'll get this Stellarium back into view. There we go. There's it. There you go. So Stellerium on the left, Stellina bottom middle, the camera, Stellina software on the right hand side here, just above my head. This is the Stellina, if anyone doesn't know. Yes, mate. Pascal, I am. I'm saving them all on. As I say, I've got a small, small USB drive. Inside it, a tiny little thing I bought. It's either 64 or 128 gig or whatever it is. I'm not quite sure just yet. And I bang them all that. And what I'm going to do once I've got a load of them, I've got about 60 or 70 shots in there now. I will start messing around with the files. Just put them in Lightroom on me Photoshop or whatever, and I can start tweaking and doing then. And I'll save them, and I've got a bit of a gallery. If you look back through me, the gallery on here on YouTube, I've got some. I put another gallery shot on this morning. It wasn't too much. I just some of the local things I was doing. You know, the Eagle Nebula and whatever, and a few other nebulas and bits of the moon and whatever. You know, just for people to have a quick look at. But yeah, sweet. Did you get yours? Your Stellina from where you are in France? Did you, Pascal? Yeah, because you'd be quite near the source of it, won't you? Yeah, it's coming nice and light that now. That's coming really well that now. 10 minutes and 40, 64 shots, not doing too bad at all. I say it's a waste of time spoiling it and just turning it off for the sake of it. I mean, this is it's only 10 o'clock at night, and it's bright enough to us to look at that. That's fantastic, fantastic. Now I'm dead happy with that. Oh, that's better. Yeah. Yeah, that's very nice. Saves you a lot. Yeah, it cost me a mint in shipping it over here as well. Oh, it was a pain in the backside. Now we're not a member of the EU, you know. We have to pay. Yeah, so I normally deal with Germany. These people I normally deal with this Astra Shop thing. But I thought might as well. And he charged me loads more money. God, I got hammered, I did. But there you go. You got to have your toys in life. We only live once, don't we? Yeah. So that's looking really smart now. I'm really, really, really pleased with this now. That's the light's starting to come in, and it's only 11 minutes a day to come down. Temperature warning again. It's gone down by 4 odd degrees. When I finish this one, I'll just re-auto focus it, and then otherwise I'll lose all this information, because I want it to stack it itself and do it all and have an end finished project, you know. So yeah, man. Yep, we're on 11 minutes and 20 of actual data storage, and we're on 68 shots, which is hardly anything really. I think we're looking at about 100 shots, maybe 130 shots. I'm not quite sure really how many this whirlpool. Sorry, not the whirlpool, a pinwheel. It doesn't. The thing about Stellarium here, it doesn't actually tell you. It gives you the right ascension and declination and all that stuff, but I don't think it tells you how far away from Earth it is. NGC 5457. Longitude and latitude. Yeah, so according to Google, it was 25 million light years away, which is only round the corner. 25 million 186,000 miles a second for 25 million years. Now that's something to work out, isn't it? 60 million mile an hour or something, is it? Something like that. 300,000 meters an hour, and I don't know. 164 million mile an hour. That's some going. Pascal, yeah, same as you. I have a LX 200 10-inch, but I love the Stellina for its simple. Yeah, you like me, you're lazy, aren't you? Also taking darks. and associated with shot. Yeah, yeah. And you got to do your blanks and your darks and all the rest of the crap, haven't you? And in the morning you can do your lights and then your darks at night, or whatever you want to do. Put your lens cap on and blah blah blah. But this is so bloody lazy, isn't it? Which I like that way. I'm getting old now, so I like it a bit easier. Make life a bit easier. Now I'm not sure what all this crap is. If you can't see it on here, I don't think. But it's getting really light around here. Very noisy. On my main screen here on my PC. It's getting noisy all around. It's not affecting the sensor here. The world's coming up nicely. 12 minutes and 20 on the pinwheel so far, which is 74 shots. We're not doing too bad. Not doing too bad. Yeah. Smiley smileys, yeah. Taking darks. It is a pain in the arse when you want to get to bed, isn't it? You can do the darks in the morning or whatever, but if something's doing it for you like this, it's fantastic. And yeah, and I use that Lightroom as well. I'm not very good at it, but I have to learn how to do it better now. I've got this Stellerium going. Not Stellerium, Stellina. It's not a pain in the arse. Stellerium, Stellina. I really get that mixed up sometimes. Yeah, Stellerium. It's a good program now. It's a really smart animated program. I love it. I love it. So that's that one there. Let's have a look what else is in its way. And that was in the southwest. Oh, not in the northwest sky, wasn't it? Yeah. So let's have a Vegas up there. See, this is my horizon here. It's something similar to this. There's no light pollution around here hardly, which is quite good. And in the south we've got our Milky Way galaxy. Nice. Yeah, good. Saturn's climbed a bit. Jupiter's climbed a bit. Good stuff, and the pinwheel's looking fine. I agree. Taking darks is a pain, yeah. Yeah, I use deep size stacker and Reggie stacks as well, and several others like that, but yeah, it's still a pain. And then City and Photoshop. Yeah, I use Photoshop. I've got a little thing going with the Photoshop thing. I've been practicing, processing. I've tried sale and currently have a free trial on Pixel. Not yeah, that's supposed to be good as well. That Pixel site, isn't it? Yeah, that's not just for stars. That's for anything, that Pixel thing, and you can do Lightroom and everything with that. It's quite good apparently. Yeah. What are we on now? Bloody phone's gone off again. Yeah. We're up to 79 shots. And we're on 13 minutes 10. It's not bad. Is everyone still seeing the swirl coming up on their telly? I'm not sure what the quality's like, but it says there's an excellent connection. So I don't know what YouTube's pushing it out at. I don't know. Yeah, is the quality alright? I know you don't like looking at my ugly face, but I apologise for that. But all I'm interested in here is the Stellina software, which is on the screen fine. The picture of the scope so we can see which way it's bloody pointing. And Stellerium, and it's quite easy to work out. Some people said it's very confusing, your bloody films are, because you've got that many screens open. What, I've only got 3, and 2 are in conjunction with each other, the scope and the software for the scope, and just Stellerium. So I thought it was a bit easy. See, the problem is with OBS, which is the transmitter, which is the streaming software. The problem with the OBS, you only get so much screen space. You know what I mean? So you got to try and fit it all in there. So this is what I've come to use and come to like. So, and it seems quite easy. Right, it's gone really bright now in the centre. I don't know if anyone can see that. It's really getting them photons coming in now. 720 quality on the YouTube's side. Can't get more with your feed at the moment, unless I've seen this before. I think you've got to be either pay for something or it's a certain amount. Okay, thanks for that, Pascal. Yeah, the saying the quality is quite nice enough. So, okay, I think what happens, I think you have to hit so many subscribers or something, and you bump it up to 1080p. Then, I'm not sure. It's either subscribers or something to do with that kind of thing, because when I transmit onto Facebook, they're the same. They'll only give you 1080p, but some people on here are transmitting at let's have a look here, see if I can alter the settings on it. Auto 720 there, look, yeah, you're right, 720p. It won't let us do anything else. I don't know why. I have to look into it, but as long as you can see what's on the screen, that's all I'm bothered about. And have you seen all these stars around here? Can you see what I'm pointing at here? All these stars, they're not in bad shape. And normally when you get anything more than like 10 or 15 seconds on something, you start to get a bit like elongated, but it's actually doing quite a good job. I see the stars above it as well here. Fantastic, they're nice and round. Yeah, there's a load down the left hand side here behind my ugly head. Yeah, good. Sweet. Yeah, so yeah. And I've not seen anyone. There's a lad that's called Rick Van Man. He does a lot of different subjects on YouTube. But I've not seen anyone else do anything live yet on the Stellina side. So I think they're having trouble getting it onto PC, and I've got a bit of a tutorial going on one of my other, well, two of my other videos that I've done, showing how I've set it up. And if I can just, I'll take you back to it in a minute. I want to get this finished first because it's really coming out nice now. And yeah, you've got to use a best explain it. Another piece of software that translates from Android, which it is, or Apple, which it is. I think it covers both of them, iOS and Android. And it's a translating program called LD Player. Now there's one called BlueStacks you can use as well. Leveling of the Stellina. Pascal, your leveling of the Stellina must be good. Yeah, and that's another thing. Sorry to go off subject a minute. Yeah, the leveling thing's dead easy. It's got a built-in bubble, hasn't it? Which is you just bang it on the box out there, and I look at the eyepiece with my little torch when it gets a bit dusky, and it's bang on. The bubbles bang on, and as you said just then, which is quite true, the level is very, very important, because obviously when it's turning on its axis, the azimuth and all that stuff, it'll go off, but this is staying quite nice, which is quite good. And normally with the other telescope, I'm in and out the shed all night, trying to adjust it and like you shit like you do, Yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, there's a piece of software called LD Player I use. It's basically a translating program that does it over from Android back into Windows. And in my PC I've got a wireless connector, and I've got an RJ45 straight into the router. Bad star shape, yeah, you're right there. So I make sure the wireless side is on a long, because I'm in my front room here at the minute, and my scope is down in the middle of the yard out the way. So, and as you'll know yourself, Pascal, it's not the best Wi-Fi either, is it? I'm on 100 shots now here. Yeah, and the Wi-Fi is a bit weak, so what I do, I run a nice high-speed cable out with a wireless dongle on the end of it, so I get nice strong Wi-Fi back into my PC. Also, my PC has got an RJ45 in it, straight to my router, so I've got internet either way. But once you're on your phone or your wireless on the PC, it won't let you transmit, and you've got to use Stellina's Wi-Fi footprint, which is it just knocks you off the net. You can't get on the net, so I'm on an RJ45 as well, which is good. So I'm still online, and that's why I can transmit, you know, do some streaming. Yeah, sweet, yeah. Bad leveling, yeah, bad star shape. It's quite true, mate. Yeah. Right. Oh. Yeah, so 17 minutes and 10 seconds of data, 103 shots. Good. Looking lovely. That'll be a nice shot, that when I've sorted it all out. Sweet. I'm just don't know why. I'm in two minds whether to just have a little root around in a minute. I mean, I tried Vega. Apparently Vega is a double star. When I look at it today, it's a double star. See, but it must be, you know, it's saying Vega's a double star up here in the write up. A variable pulsating double star. So yeah, and you can actually see it when you link on with your Stellina software here. You can see the two stars. Vega. See, that's a double star there as well. What's that all about? Yeah, double star. Yeah, there they are. Look at that. Double bubble. Yeah. What's that one? Pulsating variable star. A pulsar. Yeah. Yeah, star wobble. So they reckon there's a planet flashing past it, and there's a bit of a star bubble, star wobble. Forgive my English. Yeah. And there's our little. There's another one. There's another satellite. Is that NORAD? No, it's. Oh yes, it's NORAD satellite. Yeah. NORAD. The bane of our backsides. Saturn. We've had a go with that, haven't we? So don't need to do that again. Don't need to do Jupiter. Where's all the clusters gone? Did I turn them off? I think I turned them on, didn't I? Stars. Come on. Yeah. Labels, there we go. It's turned off. How am I supposed to see anything if it's turned off? There you go. I thought it was a bit lame. There we go. We can have a route around. A wild duck cluster. Very nice. But if you click on it, let's have a look how close it is. A double click it to lock it off. Yeah, oh that's mad, isn't it? Look at that one. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Yeah, I'm using a Mac, so I have to find a solution to be able to do. I don't think you do make. Is it a Mac laptop or a machine, a PC? Just do what I done. Put yourself a Wi-Fi dongle into it, so you can use the software on your PC, and also just feed an RJ45 out of it straight into your router, so you got both, best of both worlds. Or you can stream straight off your. Yeah, got to look about that. I'm thinking about something else. Yeah, there you go. You'll find a way around it, Pascal. Jealous of your streaming setup. You don't have to be jealous, mate. It's only bog standard shite, really. Well, actually it's not, but you know what I mean. The idea is, yeah. Get it streamed up there, Pascal. I'll come and visit your channel. Now what I'm going to do here, I think I'm going to... See, that's quite good. It's not getting any better. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just... Get back to it a minute. Get that. Save to photos. Yeah, I think that's about right there. Save that. I'm going to save it on my phone as well. And we'll look at something else, I think. And I'll just do the same there on the old dog and bone. Save to photos. Save that. Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is, because of the temperature variation, what's going on here? Do you need to refocus yet? That's what I'm going to do now. I was just going to say that. Thanks for that, E. I'm going to get on here now. I'm going to go to stop that little bugger there. Okay. 116 shots that was. 19 minutes 20 seconds. Right, so what I'm going to do is go back to this and do reinitialize. The new Mac generation will be able to run the iOS app directly onto the computer for now. How to use the cable out for my iPad to export the video. Yeah, cheers Ian. I'm just going to do that now. I'm actually doing it as we look here. Let's have a look. Oh, you can see it anyway. You can see the actual telescope folding up. Yeah, so hey ho. Yeah, you can see it, look. In progress, initialization. And it's going to come back up now, as you can see on here, on the main camera. New Mac generation. I've never been into Macs. I don't know why, but I've always been Windows. I know my way around Windows super fine, and all the executables you can get. I know the software's crap on them, and Mac is supposed to be impenetrable. Hey mate, how's Pineapple doing? Pineapple, I like that one. I think the version of Windows is supposed to be able to run Android apps. Yeah, you can in the background, but I can't do nothing with this BlueStacks and stuff. I can't. I've had a mess with it for ages, mate, and it was doing me head in. So I just dropped myself for a word I'm looking for. An emulator. That's what it is. Just emulates one language to another. Just drop myself an emulator down. Bang it on and run it through the emulator. Just install the Android app onto the emulator and then run it that way. There's a tiny bit of lag on it, but other than that, yeah, it works well. Yeah, Mr. Pineapple, 1959. I'm a 1963. I am. So you're a bit older than me, are you, mate? You still in there? Yeah, let's have a look. It's auto-focusing now anyway. I'll let you look at that. No, it's not showing nothing on there. No, that's the pinwheel. We've done that. We've done that. Been there, done that. Yeah. That's what we've just been looking at, the Pinwheel Galaxy. We've had some good footage of that, which I will post up later. Yeah. Did you reset the Stellina? Saw it closed. Yeah, I'm just doing it now, mate. It's just autofocus, and it's got a couple of minutes left yet. Thanks for that, Pascal. Yeah, it's just doing it now, and then we'll get back onto something good then. So it's only 10:20. Nice. I just hope the weather stays away tonight and stays in France. Sorry about that. I was born in 1959, just like the number. I always wanted to Stellina, so I like watching it live. Yeah, I'm a 1963, as I say, mate, so I'm getting on a little bit myself. Right, it's all done. Let's have a look what it's achieved. So we'll go back down to here. Right, so, right, what are we looking at now? It's Stellina's initialized, ready to use. Right. M34. I fancy a knife edge or something like that, you know, cat's eye. Double cluster in Perseus. Veil Nebula. Strange Mind does not close when I refocus. Asked to use a refocus option. Use the refocus option. That's weird, that, isn't it? That's the software's a bit different, Pascal. Sunflower Galaxy. Browse other objects. Pinwheel we're just done. Let's try that. The knife edge, eh? Let's see where this. See where the old scope goes to. Oh, it's only lowered a touch. Yeah, it's lowered a touch. It must be nice and high, that one. Let's have a look at the height of it. Yeah, it's 54 degrees in a northwest direction, which is right, yeah. Judging by my scope there now. Let's have a look at it. See if it locks onto anything. That knife edge is a difficult target. Yeah, it's quite a difficult target, that knife edge. I think I've done this one before. I'm not sure. Yeah. Have you ever photographed a cigar in Galaxy? I have, yeah, next door to the Bodes. I've done that a few times, yeah. Next door to Bodes Galaxy it is. You can normally, if your F rating's low enough, you can get the both of them in the same shot, which is quite good. I don't think we'd be big the 9.5 out there, but 9.25 rather. But I've not done both of them on the same one. And this would be an F5. It's deep space, isn't it? I can't get the both of them in the same shot. Yeah, Massai 82, yeah. I'll have a look at that in a minute if it's about. Well, if you don't mind. Well, unless you want to, I'm not sure. You know, if you want me to move the scope, mate, just ask the question and I'll move the scope for you. That ain't a problem, me old mate. That ain't a problem, Mr. Pineapple. Just pineapple, isn't it? Yeah, pineapple, yeah. 1959. You're not that much older than me anyway, are you? 4 years. It ain't nothing. Nothing, I say, nothing. Where you from, Pineapple? This country or somewhere else? Now that's picked up light quick on that one as well, so we should get something straight away on that. Come on, where are oh, here she is. I can see the knife edge on it straight away. Right, the knife edge. We'll do that cigar Galaxy in a minute if you want, mate. Yeah, just let's have a look at this. And let's have a look how far it's away, eh? Let's have a look at this. Pineapple from the Midwest. What's that? Midwest will be somewhere like Montana and all that way, is it? Montana, man. Knife Edge Galaxy. Galaxy distance from Earth. The Knife Edge, 50 million light years. Bloody hell. That's some going, isn't it? 50 million light years. Midwestern USA. Well, cowboys around that way are big Stetsons, aren't you? Yeah, we can see that knife edge straight away. It's coming out quite nice. It's only done 4 shots. There she is. 50 million light years. Oh, I mean, you can't even justify that, can you? 50 million light years. 5 shots. That's smart, that is. It must be clear as chips outside our way today. We've had terrible weather over here in the UK, Mr. Pineapple. Terrible weather. Rain, 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 rain. And a bit more rain. Knife edge. Oh, that's lovely, that. I don't know whether you came in when we were doing the pinwheel there. That came out really well. That did for, well, it did for an 80mm in the middle of the UK, you know, 80mm bloody telescope. It's nothing, is it? Now let's have a look at the knife edge on our Stellerium, eh? Knife. Cut knife. 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 Oh, missed the N. Cut knife. There we are. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, pinwheel look great, yeah. Yeah. Spindle Galaxy, what's all that about? I'm off the knife edge. I must be done a name for it. Splinter. 200, what was it I say, 50 million light years. At the speed of light, travelling for 50 million years. That's some going, eh? Yeah, I can't zoom it in for us to see. I can do it on my phone, but I can't zoom the screen in here to see it anymore. Unless I can. Let's have a look here. Try another little trick, eh? Is it called a... I might be able to get it in accessories, mightn't I? Here we go, accessories. Where's our accessories? Settings, power, start. Accessories is down here somewhere, I think. It used to be the magnifying program. Windows, accessories, there we go. Where are we? Ease of use, wasn't it? Have we? No, I don't think it's in here. I'll just put on the bottom here, magnifier. Magnifier app. Right, where is it? Oh god, that's strange. That sent on my screen to hell, that is. Oh god. Oh, that's definitely not working. That's definitely not working. Turn that off for a start. Oh, that sent me all dizzy, that did. That was a bad idea. And don't use the magnifier. I've learned something new anyway. So what we on, 3 minutes, 18 shots. And there's the knife edge right in front of us. Oh, 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 oh. Pineapple, blah blah blah. Pineapple, I've photographed him. Let's have a look, see what you're going through here. I'll go to Stellina. Always like the number. Always wanted a Stellina, so I like watching live. Yeah. I thought about it. I thought, well, you know, they're not going to be common telescopes because of the bloody price is so phenomenal on them, you know. So I thought I might as well just try and transmit so people could have a look, especially all the kids and that, like all the family come round and the kids and that, like put it on their phones as well so they can actually watch what's going on live. But Probably with this astrology and astronomy and cosmology and whatever the rest of it. It all happens at night and the kids have got to go to bed. So I thought I'd start streaming so it gives them something to watch then through the day if they want to watch a bit, you know. So that's my plan. Don't know whether it's working. But they always say like they like what's watching it, you know, so that's quite good. That's good. Bit of education for them. And it's a bit of an education for me as well. I'm learning new stuff all the time. But I'm quite good with the old technology, like so. And I was just saying before, what I'm going to do here in the next few days, I think Monday or Tuesday, I've got one of them Oculus Quest coming, so I'm going to link it up with all this, so they can see all the screens, even OBS. It'll transmit through OBS, but in the Oculus software I'll be able to bring it up the software with 3 big screens, so we can look at it all the same way as I'm seeing it, you know, which will be quite good. We'll give that a try when it comes. This knife edge galaxy starting to look a bit nice now, so yeah, not quite as good as Hubble, but there you go. Yeah, sweet. It's only 10:30. I feel like an old man yawning my head off. Yeah, so as I say, I've been looking at a guy called Rick Van Man. Rick R-I-C-K. What he done, he had his a big hell of a setup actually. It was a refracting telescope with all the cameras on and stuff like that. And he done some nice videos, and he just sit there watching, and he's quite funny to listen to. He's quite good, you know, dead relaxed. Couple of beers, you know, and all that stuff. And some of the stuff he put out was quite good. So I was just sit there, and I had my scope, and I was trying to copy a few things and learn a few things off him and that, like so. And he always said it was a pain in the backside, you know, just to set up and keep tweaking, and he was in and out of his shed changing filters and all kinds. So I got this Stellina and set it all up, and it was dead easy. I mean, anyone knows, you lot especially will know how easy it is to use. So I dropped him a line. I said, you want to try one of these Stellinas, have a little look. So when he went and done, then he said he put another video up to say like something new for the future, back on the stars and the astro stuff, you know, because he lost his edge, and I think he got a bit fed up with it. So I said, have a look at this Stellina and see what you think. I'm using it myself now. So he sold all his gear and he bought a Stellina, so he's into the Stellinas now, so that's quite good. He has a lot of followers as well. He has a lot of followers. Yeah, so excuse me. I think it's going to be something for the future, this. I mean, they're going to up the size of it, get all the glitches out of the software, and I think they're going to really, it's going to really take off. I think myself, you know, it's going to really take off. My phone's gone to sleep again. I'll have to stop though. Right, we're on 27 shots. We're on 4 minutes 30 of the knife edge, and it's coming out really sharp now. It's coming out, I can see it on my big screen here, Ace. I don't know if you lads can see it alright. Yeah, the one on the left, don't forget, is not the one we're looking at. We're looking at the one on the right here. This is the Stellina software. This is just an animated one if you don't know, but you all do. This is Stellerium, this is just animated. That's a big old star there, that one. The Spindle Galaxy. Let's just have a look. Oh, that's nice and bright, isn't it? I'll even have a look at that in a minute. Let's see where it's situated in the night sky. It should be in the southwest, is it? No, northwest. The Spindle Galaxy. That's what we're looking at now, the knife edge. Yeah, some of these you just can't see. That's a nice one though, isn't it? The knife edge is good. What's that one? Active Galaxy, that's too far, see? You can't even zoom into that one. These will be Hubbles, these will. This will be Hubbles. All the rest of this information that comes on here is deep sky. This is deep space, this stuff. All these little tiny things here in red. Well, that's a quite nice one. I might have a look at that in a minute. The spindle. We're looking at the knife edge at the minute, aren't we? That one. AKA Knife Edge Galaxy Splinter. Yeah, starting to get a bit nice now, a bit sharper. Yeah, the pinwheel look great. Yeah. Let's have a look at my phone, what that's looking like. Yeah, let's have a quick look at that one. Save to phone. Nice, save that. Okay, I'll just save that one. Yeah, what I'll do now, because this is, I'll just save it. Save it to photos. I'm going to just mess with it a little bit. Just to save it, that's all. That's okay, save that. Just something to bang on later on the old Facebook and stuff. Got me night's journeys, you know. Right, let's have a look at let's have a look at stop that for a minute. I've had enough of that one. Let's have a look at that not the Splinter, what was the other one? Let's have a look here. Where was it? Spindle Galaxy. Let's have a look where it is in the sky and see if we can get it on here. Hang on. Let's do a search. I'll do a search up here. Come on. Spindle Galaxy. It's hitting a red at the minute. Below the horizon. Apparently, it's only at minus 37 below. So hey ho, we can't do that one. So, but I can't see why not, because look how high it is in our sky. Northwest. Yeah, most probably. Andromeda. Good old Andromeda. What do you reckon to that one? Should you ever go with the Andromeda? Let's have a look at Andromeda. Andromeda. 30-minute exposure, and it's 42. It might be worth looking at. Right, mate, start your turning. Oh, it's staying nice and high anyway, and it's coming out the way of the house now, so that's good. Good. Andromeda, I've never really had a good shot at it, really, because it's got like I don't know, it's just like a white dusty area. I can't see no definition in its rings, but it's tracking already, so no, it's not locked on though. It's not tracking, it's not logged on. It'll lock on in a minute. Funnel cloud, elephant's trunk, I've tried all them. It's trying to track in on something. Right, let's just turn the camera to see if there's any stars out. Oh, hang on, we don't need to. It's just started tracking. Yeah, it just started tracking, and it does that. It's locked on. And if it gets cloudy, it won't lock on, see. So it must be still nice outside. I've got all the curtains drawn and nice and dark in here, you know. With a big shiny lamp on my face. Big ugly mug. Right. Should get our time tunnel now, any second. There we go. Time tunnel. The time tunnel. Just excuse me a minute, I'm just moving some screens over. What's this one we're on? Andromeda. Why does it always say parsecs when it can't say light years? Distance to the Earth 2.54 million. Oh, that's quite close, that. It's only round the corner. 2.54 million light years. Round the corner, that, nothing. No worries. Should get our finish any second. Come on, baby. Light my fire. It's picking up light anyway, but it's not locking off as quick as the others. Come on, get that light in. There we go. There we have it. Get some pictures going here now. Whoa, Christ almighty. That's nice and bright, look, straight away. Right, we just got to go and see now on our Stellerium about the Andromeda Galaxy. There we go. Let's have a look at it. See, if you get it flat on like that, which it's not, it's up that way, we should start getting some separation and shit. Does anyone know what the blue is? Most galaxies are moving away from you, but the Andromeda is actually getting closer up. Oh, that's nice. Thanks for that, 8. Don't want it to run into us, do you? I'll soon make a mess. It'll suck us up like we're not even there, won't it? Yeah, that's a nice picture of Andromeda straight away, that is. 13 shots already, so it must be nice and bright outside. You know, right for stars like. Yeah, it's only, according to my screen here, it's only 7,000, no it's not, 778,000 parsecs away, which is 2.5 million light years. And it's got a trillion stars in it. Very nice. A trillion stars. I mean, who counts them? If you start counting now, do you reckon you'll be finished by the end of the night? It will eventually. Andromeda's the biggest. It's bigger than our Milky Way. Well, that's a size, isn't it? But we always think we're the centre of something that's just dead important. And we're not even a speck of dust, are we? If you look at it from a big picture, we think we're like, our sense of importance is, oh God, the Earth is the centre of the universe. Then Galileo said, no way, mate. So they locked him up for 9 years in his house. Then a change of pope, I think, and then a change of pope who liked a bit of science let him out. Very nice. Galileo. He was in a Queen record, wasn't he? Galileo. Galileo's locked up. Yeah. Yeah, what are we on here? 19 shots. 3 minutes. Ay, 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 ay. .310. It's nice and bright though, isn't it? Nice and bright. I'd like to see all this. I was going to ask before, sorry, I know hydrogen's red, and you've got sulphur. I don't know, sulphur's a yellowish tinge, isn't it? I don't know what's blue. What's blue? Is it cobalt or something? Or I don't know what the colours are. And well, yeah, I don't know. It's all gases, isn't it? Oh. Do 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 do. Yeah, it's a bit boring sometimes. I know it's the wow factor is amazing if you're thinking about it, but gathering all this light and that, I mean, I should just walk away really and then come back to it when it's finished. I get a bit impatient and start cutting it off well before it's finished. I want to see so much stuff. I think that's what it is. I think I need to slow down a bit, I've got loads of time to do it, so it's not too bad. But I need to stop rushing. It's something you can't rush this. You need to wait and observe and, see how it goes. I know I'm talking crap at the minute, but there you go. Just trying to pass a bit of time. It's hard trying to make something like this interesting if you're trying to stream it, but I don't want people to get bored over it. Well, it's up to you if you get bored or not, but, if I can make it a bit more interesting for myself as well, It's a long time sitting here. But that's what you do. Yeah, I'm not getting no separation though. I'm not getting no separation. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff in that galaxy. A lot of stuff. What did he say about it? It's a trillion stars. Just take it like it's nothing, don't we? 1 trillion stars. Wow. Amazing. Yeah, thank you Pascal for coming on. Let me know, and you Ian. We'll catch you again sometime if you're going off. Thanks for coming in, saying hello. I don't think I'll be much later anyway. Yeah, most probably is linked, yeah. Yeah. Thanks anyway, Pascal. Hope the weather clears up for you, mate. Yeah. Yeah, we're on 6 minutes 40. God, it seems a lot longer than that, but it most probably is because it's actually put 6 minutes and 50 now. 6 minutes and 50 of actual date has gone onto the screen. That doesn't count in all the rubbish it's thrown aside. It's stacking all the good images, so we're on 43 shots, 7 minutes and 10 on my phone. So yeah, we're getting a bit of lag on the screen, I think, as well. It's only 7 minutes on the phone. It's 7 minutes 30 on my phone. Let's just check. 1 second, sorry about this. Wi-Fi settings. Yeah, it's still on Stellina. Still on. Yeah, so there you go. 7:10, it's catching up. I'm having 7 minutes 40 on my phone, see. Now what I'm going to do, because this is getting a bit boring here now, I'm just going to capture this I'm going to capture this bit here. Oh, that looks loads better on that screen. Look at that. Wow, that looks better on that screen there, doesn't it? Yeah, I can see all the gaseous stuff on there now. I'm going to save that. Have you ever... No, I haven't, mate, no. I've thought about it quite a few times though, E. I've thought about it, just leaving it on, but there's nothing in the summer sky that I really want to take a long exposure of. I want to wait for Orion to come round and do the Orion Nebula and all that stuff, and there'll be some nice stuff then. But that's winter skies. It's too warm, really. It wants to chill down, and you know. Let me just take this picture here. Saving photos. Okay, we saved that one. Okay, I'll just stop that and try something else. Andromeda. Yeah. Right. Let's have a look for something else. I'll do the last one. Andromeda's up. Open cluster. No, where the friggin' hell's that? Globular cluster. Open cluster M26. Bowtie nebula. Let's sign open cluster at M26, eh? See if that sends me scope. Don't go any lower than that, mate. Yeah, that's good. That's good. There you go. That's it. Not too far around to the right. There's me fences there. Oops. Mightn't get anything there. No. I think we've got houses in the way there now. I think. We'll see. We'll see. Might just look over the fence. No, mate, there's nothing around here. There's just I'm in a bungalow myself, so the roofs are quite low, and the pollution around here is non-existent really, which is quite good. Yeah, tracking activation, look, so it's hitched onto something. And this is the open cluster apparently. Don't know what that is. A few stars getting together for a few beers, you know. We'll have a look in a sec. It's all just different stuff, isn't it? I say, but I'm really looking forward to the winter skies, so that'll be good then. Get a bit of Jack Frost, and it's got a built-in heater into it and everything like, so that'll be good. See if that works okay. A dew shield. I like Mitty Moo. Dogs are playing behind me back here. No street lights, thank God. There we go, that's nice and quick. So that means there's something up in the sky it wants to look at. Oh, there they are in the centre. How's that? Wow, straight away. M26. Open cluster. That's a sweet little thing. Up to 3 shots already. M26. Let's have a look at M26 on the old computer. M26. Messiah 26. M26. Yeah, that's about right. It looks well. Yeah. 5,000 light years. Yeah, that's quite nice, isn't it? I'm not even going to mess around with that one. I'm just going to snap it straight away. Yeah, nice dark colours as well. I'm just going to bounce them up a bit, look. Not too much because it brings out all the shite, doesn't it? All the noise. Nice that. Not going to play around with that one. That's quite good. Yeah. Some lovely stuff in there, isn't he? I'll say it does a good job, I think. It does a good job. Okay, let's just stop that now. Okay. Let's have a look what else we can snatch in before bedtime. Let's have a look here. M26 Bowtie Nebula Planetary. Let's have a look at that one. It's 58 degrees above, northeast direction. Bowtie, I've never done this one. Let's have a look at it spin round towards me now and up in the air. Nice. Keep it up in the air, mate. We've been on air 1 hour 46 minutes. Christ almighty. Right, pointing at the target. Let's see if it pick. Oh, it's still moving around the scope, that's why. Here we go. It should lock onto something up there. It's normally clear in the north. Okay, thanks for the touring. I'm better get off to bed. We'll look forward to seeing some more image in Facebook if you post it tomorrow. Oh, you're on my Facebook as well, are you? You know about that, do you, Dee? Alright, mate, thanks for your time and I'll catch you again, eh? Take it easy, bud. Take it easy, mate. Turn out. Come on. Where are you? Oh. There you go. There you go, skis. Back in the time tunnel. Do 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 do. Come on, where are you? Oh, something's happening in the middle of that. Right, let's just have a look at this again because it's gone off a line. Wi-Fi. Show networks. Stellina's okay. Right, why is that gone? Why is that gone? Just gonna have to shut that down a minute. Yeah. Let's shut that down and go back into it. It wasn't playing games right. back with your regular viewing. Right, come on. 10 shots. Why isn't it showing on the screen? Come on. It's trying. Wow. Getting some good stuff on my phone. Right, I'm gonna end it here now. It's having... hang on, that's why. See, it's having trouble here. It's getting the count okay, but it's not bringing any video through. So I'm gonna spew it now. Thank you very much everyone for watching. And I'm gonna post it all onto Facebook in the morning.